What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, MissErinYvette, and today I'm going to be doing another Expressed by E. So go ahead and grab some wine if you would like, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's dive right into it. It is 2022. As of today, it is, I want to say, March 3rd? Is it March? Girl, it is March 3rd. March is already going by fast. Tomorrow is payday, hallelujah. And I know we already paid rent and everything like that. But I really want to just sit down really quick and give you guys an update on my year, kind of where I started out mentally and kind of like where I am now. So again, it is March 3rd. I'm feeling really, really good. Today was an amazing day. Even though I'm like physically a little bit tired, I can take a mean nap right now. I'm feeling really, really good. Like my makeup look good, my hair look good. I'm feeling good. And I had a great day at work. I got a lot of work done. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you guys have been on my channel, you guys know that I deal with mental health. I deal with depression, anxiety. Last year around this time, I wasn't really doing so well. Like, I think honestly, crazy enough, last year around this time, I was in a relationship. And it's weird because, you know, Facebook always pulls up those memories a year ago today. And I'm so tired of reliving what my life was like a year ago today. So I really just wanted to jump on that. I did a little prayer on my Instagram story today. So if you are missing out on Instagram, definitely add me because I feel like my stories give great content. Like, I just feel like, you know, I be chatting with y'all and I do love doing that. So make sure you guys have me on Instagram, especially when I go MIA here on YouTube. But I was praying and I also posted a crazy caption because y'all know I like talking a little junk now. You know I do. So I posted a caption basically kind of tooting my own horn like, when is the last time you did that? When is the last time you were boastful and just openly courageous and just like really just going in full-blown confidence for yourself? When is the last time it was almost cringe-worthy to really just brag about yourself a little bit? That was me today. And even though I posted it and I instantly kind of regretted it, I was like, dang, I want to take this down. It's a little too much. That's exactly what I needed, I felt like, because I don't do it enough, if at all. Give myself credit for what for what not only I've been through, but for what I've accomplished whilst going through that. I love a good whilst, so I had to include it. I'm sorry. For real, like, if you really sit down and talk to somebody who's never known you, the past couple months I've been meeting a few new people, and it's really interesting to get to know people who literally have no idea about your background or where you came from or who your family is and things like that. And so to tell people your story a little bit, it's really interesting to me to see their facial expressions when you talk about things like trauma and abuse and neglect and just so many of the negatives that happen in your life. You don't realize how toxic people were or how toxic a situation is until you tell somebody who literally has nothing, like no bias or history to you at all. And so by getting to know those people, I'm low-key starting to get to know myself again as well and the person that I actually want to be. And I feel like the other day I told myself, I was like, I need to stop talking to me like I'm 12-year-old Erin, because I'm not. I can't keep saying the person I want to be when I grow up. Bitch, you grown, okay? So who do you want to be? It's no longer I gotta write it down and work towards it. It's today I'm deciding this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and these are the actions that I'm gonna put forth behind it to ensure that this is who I am. More importantly, I feel like who you really are as I've become an adult, 25 years so far. Hey. And I love that. I like telling people I'm 25 years old. I feel like the older I get, the more confident I am in who I am. And with that being said, I don't feel the need to persuade someone to understand what exactly that means. Like, who exactly is MissErinYvette? That ain't my problem. That's up to you to figure out. Like, I know who I am, okay? And I'm confident in that and I feel really good about it. And so that just leads me into something else. Since the year started, I give myself not only an annual goal, like annual, yearly goals, things I want to achieve when the year is over. As I set these goals, I have them for, you know, my yearly goals, I have my 6-month goals, I have my goals that I have every single month. I know what it took to get me here. And it's crazy because it really is, it's simple, but it's drastic things that you can do in your life for real to really just go ahead and allow God to move. I've heard this my whole life in church, and it's crazy that I say this, but every single monthly goal that I had and a few of the goals that I had for my yearly goals as well as my 6-month goals, I've already achieved because God has literally favored me and blessed me. And I say that because He's the only person who could have done it, period. And it's just like, win after win after win. A lot of crazy things have already happened this year. I just realized that the more I accomplish these goals, right? Because we've been here before. We've talked about not being able to kind of post our wins because everybody don't want us to win. We get that, all right? Sometimes you can't tell people before you receive the blessing because that'll, hinder the blessing. We receive that. We get that, right? But what's new to me this year that I'm learning is that even though I don't tell people what I'm trying to do, even once I've had it for a while, it doesn't matter how long I've had something. It doesn't matter how long it's been since God blessed me for real. I'm noticing people closest to me get upset, like get pissed off that I'm not the same Erin that I was. Like, for example, 2 years ago, I may have been on unemployment. I may have had a terrible car, which means I didn't really have great transportation. I was even living with my grandmother. So that Erin, people talked about like a mug, okay? Family members really kind of laughed at me. They talked about me. We can go down the list of what the situation was. I moved back home a little bit after Florida State. So that particular Erin was there, right? Picture that, whatever. Fast forward into like 2-3 years later, and things are completely different for me. And I recently got a new car. I got almost a new everything. You know those posts that be on social media about new car, new house, new phone, new home, new boyfriend, new whatever, new dog, new clothes? That's me right now. Things that I didn't even know that I could have. I literally got nominated for an honor society in my master's program. Just like crazy little blessings, new sponsorships, trips that I'm going to be going on. And God, it's only March 3rd. And that's why I'm just like, what really, really set me apart to be able to receive these blessings is I had to stop listening to everybody, like literally everybody. I used to say, okay, I know I can't tell everybody everything, but I'm going to have my 1, 2, 3 people. I mean, nobody. You got to really zone in on yourself, and you got to really zone in on God. And when I did that this year, not only did I start pissing people off, but I realized that majority of the time, I wasn't even listening to God's voice. I was trying to find God's voice in my mama, in my daddy, in my grandma, in my sister, in my pastor, in my best friend. God is not in those people. And even though they can speak to you about God, you can, you know what I mean? Like, people can intercede on your behalf. Like, you can converse with people about your spirituality like we're doing right now. You know what I mean? But nobody is God. And until you truly accept that, you're not going to be able to 100% connect with God, 100% receive what God has for you. Not only just in like materialistic things or blessings or miracles or, you know what I mean? But more so just in that connection. Like, I feel so much closer and connected to God because months ago, where I felt like maybe I used to second guess myself by kind of getting that verification. Are you sure God said this, or do you think God feels this way from other people? Now I feel like I just want to go directly to the source. And I'm going to keep praying, and I'm going to keep sitting here until God answers me. Because that was a big thing too. A lot of people are like, well, how do you hear God's voice? How do you know? It's like, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to keep praying this prayer. I'm going to keep saying these words. I'm going to keep praising God. I'm going to keep worshiping. I'm going to keep being patient until God really makes it clear and evident. And that's what I ask. You got to make it 100%. You got to draw it out for me. Circle, put a highlight beam next to it because sometimes I might not see it, Lord. And then circle back one more time just to make sure that that's how it is. I ask God, slow it down to make it dummy proof just for me because, hey, I don't want to miss it. Number 2, the second thing that I did that kind of pissed people off for real is I started making my plans and keeping them to myself and burying them and making it just me and the Lord. Just me and the Lord. And just me and the Lord. I got this system going right now that it's like by the time y'all find out, by the time the public finds out, it's going to be like this. I'm going to pray to God about it. I said, God, if it's your will, this is my prayer. This has been my prayer. If it's your will for me to have it, I pray that you make me prepared to receive it, to maintain the prayer that I'm asking for. For example, if I ask you for a brand new house, God, I need you to provide me with the payments, the insurance. I need you to provide me with the furniture inside. I need you to fill it with good positive vibes. I need you to cover it with your precious. I need all that. Okay, I need all that. The blood. I mean the whole package. Okay, because I don't want the house and I can't maintain and take care of the house, to pay for the house. I need you to give me the job too to help me pay for the house, all right? I need you to give me peace of mind once I have the house. I've been really particular about it. Because how many times have you prayed for something and got it and you like, Lord Jesus, now I need you to, because it's a lot sometimes. And you got to make sure you're prepared for what you're asking God for. That's something I really had to make sure for. Make me worthy, God, of what I am asking you for. And if you find me worthy of this, it don't even matter about what I want. It don't matter what the doctors say. It don't matter what my mama think I should have. It don't matter if my sister think I can afford it. It don't matter what anybody on the internet's going to say about it, because God found me worthy of this. And God says it is so. I started adding scriptures inside my prayers. I started referring back to the text and say, look, you said it right here in this page, in this book, on this chapter. This is what it reads. And it is so. And that's how I end my prayers most of the time. And it is so. In the mighty name of Jesus, it is so. And it is. Over and over and over and over and over again. I'm going to leave a song right here on the screen. I've been listening to this song almost every morning. And sometimes while I'm at work, I'll be humming it. When I drive, I listen to it. Literally, I've never heard, I don't know if this is African or Caribbean. I don't know any other songs. I literally heard this on a playlist. And it literally spoke to me. It's an amazing worship song. I really want you guys to listen to it. I can't play it because I'm going to get, demonetized, copyright, all of that. But the song is so powerful. Once I'm getting ready for work in the morning, it literally spoke to me. Because when you're in the right place for God to bless you, for real, it's crazy. It's crazy that I'm still talking about this. But for real, when you're in the right place for God to bless you, everything literally happens suddenly. Like blessings, healings, miracles, all the things you could ever imagine and more. It happens suddenly. Things I thought that I wouldn't be able to achieve maybe until I'm like 30 or 35. It's happening right now because God found me worthy of it. And when I stopped focusing on what everybody else would think of me, and I focused on how God sees me, it changed my life completely. Like I said, I know people say this stuff all the time, but it's literally that simple. And it's hard because I realize it's going to be the people closest to you that get upset. That feel like, oh, you changing, you acting different, you don't need me no more. But me leaning on to God more shouldn't offend you. You get what I'm saying? Like me leaning in to hear God for myself shouldn't upset you because you're not my God. And a lot of people in my life have felt like that. It's crazy. The minute you get your life together, the minute you learn how to stand on your own 2 feet again, the minute your faith grows, your spirit man is growing, your confidence is growing, you know who you are, you're not second guessing yourself, then you become the enemy to everybody around you. But it's when you're poor and pitiful. And what's crazy, I recall this a lot. When I was down and really poor and really pitiful, quote unquote pitiful, people didn't really come in to help me. Y'all just stood there and talked about me. So now that you don't really have nothing bad to talk about, now you find another reason, I guess, to dislike me. I know a couple months ago I used to joke about forgiveness, but forgiveness is genuinely and truly for yourself. What I will say, which I feel like a lot of people don't say, is if forgiveness is for yourself, nobody can tell you the time limit that it takes to forgive a person. Take your time. Don't spend your whole life and that's one thing, don't act like you have time. Because time is not promised to us. But at the same time, I don't fake things with anyone, and I'm not a fake person. If it takes me a minute to become genuine with somebody, or like if I felt like I couldn't be genuine with the person, I wouldn't deal with them. I don't have to be nasty to a person. Like I don't have to be rude. But at the same time, I'm not, I don't know. In the past 3-4 years, like I've been really hurt by a lot of people. And I had to take my genuine time to forgive them. And it to me is so pure because nobody told me to do it. It's not forced down my throat. You get what I'm saying? It's just sincere and it's just genuine. And because of that, I can move forward in my own time. So I would give that advice. Really take the time to evaluate what the situation is. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself first. A lot of people are quick to say, oh, you need to forgive so-and-so, but they never talk about forgiving yourself is just as important. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next Express by E. I swear I'm about to lose my voice. again for talking shit. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.